I pulled her wedding ring off her finger. Did you make love to him with your wedding ring on, still on your finger? You know, that symbol of our love and commitment to each other. We didn't make love. We had intimacy. Yes, I had it on. I was going to take it off, but Joshua wanted me to take it off. I'm sure he did. He wanted to make a mockery of your marriage by being with you, knowing you were a married woman. Amy stood with her hand on her hip. This was her angry pose. I don't know why you're making a big deal of this. It was just 2 nights. What? Do I need to take you upstairs to make it up to you? Thanks but no thanks. Let me ask you. Soap boy didn't use a condom, did he? Well, no. Amy was still angry but now confused by my question. You let a man have unprotected intimacy with you that you believe has had with over 100 women, and given he is a TV star probably some men too. Wonder what Hollywood disease he gave you. He may have given you something else, unless you started using the pill again. You haven't been back onto the pill, have you? No, you know I'm not. I don't need to because you had a... Oh God, Amy gasped again. Hey, just think. He may be carrying a TV star's baby, I replied. Amy was clearly working the math in her head. No, I had my period last week, so I won't be fertile till later this week. It's interesting that you are only considering that now that soap star might have deposited enough to potentially reach an early egg. How many times did he not use protection with you? Mark, you are making too big a deal of this, she answered. A big a deal? So you were saying I shouldn't make a big deal out of my wife committing adultery and throwing her family away? Amy was stamping her feet. I told you it wasn't adultery. I used my whole pass. I called you and even told you I was using it. Here is the problem, Amy. You used something that doesn't exist. I never gave you permission to quit our marriage and destroy our family. Quit being so dramatic. I really thought you would be happy for me. I guess I was wrong. I'm done talking about this. Where are the kids? She asked. They are at my parents'. I didn't want them here when we discussed our divorce. What? What do you mean by divorce? They're going to divorce me over this. No. We are not getting a divorce. As calm as I could, I simply looked into Amy's eyes. You made your choice. Now, I will make mine. That's ridiculous. You're telling me that you're going to throw away our family for this. This is not a big deal, and you are just going to have to get over it, Amy said, screaming at me. Done talking, I calmly walked upstairs to the guest bedroom, locking the door behind me. For over an hour, Amy pounded on the door, telling me we needed to talk. Silence was my response. Getting up early, I was out of the house before Amy awoke. Heading to my parents' house, I found my dad up while the rest were asleep. Over a cup of coffee, I told Dad the whole story. Dad just listened, not saying a word till I finished. When I got to the end, he simply looked up at me. What a cheating woman. Dad, can I ask you what you would do in my situation? Son, you have to understand it was a different time when I was your age. It seems that this stuff is acceptable now. If your mother had done what your wife did, I would put a bullet in her head. But you have to do what you have to do. Dad, I don't think I can get past this. She knew how I felt about infidelity. Hell, I thought she felt the same way. What's with that prenup her mom made us sign? What was that all about? I asked Amy's mom about it at the wedding, but she just said she didn't want to discuss it. She said she had her reasons. Amy told me her mom caught Amy's dad cheating several times and wanted protection for her daughter. It seems Amy has forgotten all about that. My dad laughed. I'm sure you're going to remind her of it. Oh yeah, but not at first. I want to see what she does from here.